Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. I hope you're having a great day and a good time, but if you're not, you've come to the right place because tower moments are all we do here. So, how do we do it? Well, I draw two cards from the Major Arcana deck just like this to find out your overall tower moment energy. Then we clarify. We'll do 3, 2, and 3. We'll look at the bottom of each deck and try to tie it all together and make sense of your situation, whatever it may be. All these messages are timeless, so don't worry about that. Whenever you're watching this is when you were meant to see it. Could be tomorrow, next week, next year. I don't know when you showed up here, but I'm glad you're here. And there are no star signs. Everybody gets to play. So if this doesn't resonate with you, don't be like, ugh, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Hey, sometimes readings don't resonate, and that's totally fine. But if it doesn't, you're still here at this channel for a reason, so I would ask that you click on out, go to the video section, and, scroll down a little bit. Maybe you find something that appeals to you. Maybe you find something that's like, hey, this feels like me, and give that one a watch. All right? Because I do believe you're here for a reason, but if you cannot find help here, please find it somewhere, okay? I tried. We all do our best to try, and, sometimes things just don't click. But I hope this does. I hope it helps you. I have rambled on way too much, so let's get started. Oh, by the way, one more thing. If you'd want to hit the subscribe button, it only takes a second. If I don't say that, I get arrested by the YouTube police. Okay, Hangman on this side of the tower means you are stuck in narrow vision, tunnel vision. Like all you can see is this green straw, and everything else doesn't matter. That's kind of the point of your life right now, and I'm not sure what's got you in the zone. But sometimes being in the zone isn't so great because things are happening around you that you don't notice or you kind of ignore, and that's when the bad things happen. That's when the tower moments happen. So this is exactly what's going to cause that tower moment. The tower moment leads to the judgment card. So now the judgment card is all about making decisions, judgment calls. You get that? So the judgment call is basically saying, okay, bad things happen. Now I have to go back and fix things. Now I have to be a little bit more discerning on what I do and how deeply I can get focused in onto the zone. But I don't know what's got you in this zone yet, so we're going to clarify that in a second. Might not be your fault. Maybe somebody's messing with your head. I don't know. Nine of Wands. Two of Swords. Okay, yeah. See, this is why you're in the zone, because you're in the energy of the Two of Swords that says, if you don't get it done right now, you're never going to get it done. It's never going to come up again. This chance is never going to arise again. This is a once in a lifetime thing. This is basically you are stuck in the FOMO mode, they call it, the fear of missing out. You think that this thing that you're focused on so hard is never going to come again, or it's super important right now. So this is your energy is completely focused on that, but you're on that energy because somebody didn't have any boundaries, right? The Seven of Wands is down here, and somebody was telling you how important this is. I mean, it's like, oh, this thing is never going to happen again. You need to get it now while you still have the chance. Sometimes they're right. Sometimes they just want you to be distracted. So this feels like it's a huge distraction to me, and you bought into it. Hook, line, sinker, the whole fish metaphor thing, whatever fish. Right? Anyway, you are the fish on the hook, and they're the fish. Are like, haha, now that I can distracted you from this, I can get what I want. That leads to your tower moment, because this FOMO thing really isn't that important, and you're going to figure it out because the Six of Cups is here, and you're going to hit the tower. The tower is going to hit you like a brick to the face, metaphorical brick, not a real brick. But this is the energy that says, the Six of Cups is like, oh, maybe I should have spent more time not focused on this thing, whatever it is, because it wasn't really important. Turned out, didn't matter. And the Nine of Pentacles is down here saying, yeah, you need to start working on things on your own. You need to start being a little bit more independent, because this is the energy of, I trust you, bro. I'm gonna go get that thing that you said was important, and I'm not even gonna ask why it's important. I'm just gonna go for it. Or you gave me very vague details, like this is a one-of-a-kind thing and it'll never come back. Maybe they were right, but we can live without a lot of things, guys. We can miss out sometimes. It's okay to miss out sometimes. Judgment card. 3 of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, yeah, Nine of Cups. Well, the energy here basically says you're going to start granting your own wishes, you're going to start doing your own things, and you're going to really start deciding on what you want out of life. You're not going to give all your energy to something that you don't really care about anymore. This wasn't something that you cared about. This was something that someone convinced you to care about. This was something that somebody was like, oh, you can't miss out on these green straws. They're never coming back. So you got to get some, or, example, you get it. But then you're like, you went all in on it. And because you went all in, the tower happened and you messed up. Other things in your life kind of got ruined. So you have to take a step back and say, oh, I might have gone a little overboard on this. You might be putting too much energy into the wrong thing. So the Judgment card basically says, yeah, you're going to choose who you listen to more carefully. You're going to choose who you decide to give, what you decide to give energy to more carefully. And you're going to be careful what you wish for. You're going to be like, maybe I don't need that. Maybe I'm good without it. The ability to say no is good, and we all have to learn how to do that sometimes. Knight of Wands is on well, of course the Knight of Wands is on the bottom of the deck. Looks like I said, somebody is in your head trying to get you to believe that these green straws are the most important thing in the world and you need one right now. And if you don't have one, you're just going to be laughed at, or you're going to regret not having one, because you'll always say, well, I had the chance to get it and it got away. Darn. Now I'll never have another green straw. So that's the kind of energy you're in right now, and somebody has convinced you that this green straw is the most important thing in the world, and it really isn't. I'm using the green straw as a metaphor again. I don't think anybody wants a green straw that bad. But you get the idea. Whatever it is in your life, they've told you, they've convinced you that it was super important. And the bottom of the deck here is the Magician and the Strength card. You need to manifest your own willpower once more. You need to back out of this existence of feeling like you're going to be left out, or you're not going to get something, or it's like, oh, I didn't get my hands on that. My life is ruined energy. That's not how that works. You got to get your willpower back to believe that you don't need everything. You can let things sail on by, and you can wave, and you can be like, bye, I'm going to save my money, my time, and my energy, and I'm going to just let that go away. Who knows? Everybody who gets it, they rush to get it, and it's going to turn into Starfield. You ever remember Starfield? How everybody was like, I need to get Starfield, and they were like, yeah, Starfield, and then they played Starfield, and then they were like, oh my God, what happened? Why did I need this? That's what I should have used, Starfield. But yeah, everybody was like that, and they were all like, oh, it will have its fans, sure, but it wasn't that great. And that's exactly what you need to do. You need to just don't buy into the hype, because you bought into the hype here, and it led to a tower, and it sucks, and now you have to, rebuild everything in your life that got ignored while you were chasing the straw, or your Starfield, or whatever you had to have in that moment. All right? So, don't buy into the hype. If somebody's trying to convince you of something that's going to be the best thing in the world and you need to get it and this is the only thing that matters, maybe not. If your life is fine without it, it'll probably continue to be fine without it. You get what I mean? A lot of people don't learn that. They just need to have it, the latest thing right now. So don't do that, because it's going to lead to your tower moment. Get some of that willpower. Get some of that strength. Manifest it. Get the ability to say no, friend. You don't need the green straws or your Starfields or whatever. That's going to be the latest thing, because it'll just wait and see how it turns out. Okay? Okay, I'm going to show you the cards now. I'm going to be end the reading here. Here we go. If you made it all the way to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of you who made it this far. Statistics tell me that most people click out around middle or 75% of the episode, because I get it. The message is already done by then, and I'm just rambling on after that. So if you made it to the end of my rambling, You get double points. That's right. Anyway, like I said, if this video brought you any value or happiness or helped you at all, please think about hitting the subscribe button. I do try to upload every day. And, you know, we could hang out. Even if you don't need a tarot reading. Maybe you can just be like, this guy, I like hanging out with him. He's cool. Whatever. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for hanging out today. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Peace out. Bye.